just wanted to pop in and show you that I finished my first little tree. It is absolutely adorable. It is finished. I opted for the crochet spiral, and I need to tack this down here at the top, because basically what you do is at your finishing point, you once you do your last knit together, you just basically pick up a crochet hook and chain. There's also an option for a knit chain as well, or a knitted deal. But what I didn't do was, so I opted to, and this wasn't part of the directions, but this is what I ended up doing, was about every spot as I was chaining down that I came across a knit together stripe, I took an extra loop and hooked my crochet hook in that, and then basically pinned it, crocheted it to that spot. So then again right there, again right there. But that means that the rest of the spiral is pretty, like adjustable within, a certain range or whatever of spots where I pinned it. But yeah, and then that way I didn't have to rely on the instructions as to how long to make this, because basically as tight or as loose as I wanted to make my spiral, I could just keep chaining. And then once I got to the bottom, I pinned it on that, base row, and then I just cut the thing, cinched it off, and then basically tucked it into the base of my tree. So that is my tree. Isn't it adorable? Like I said, that still kind of bothers me. That's got like a little bit of a loop there, but I took some pictures, so if you follow me on Instagram, you'll probably have seen those. Yeah, keep fiddling with the top, so either I need to figure out something to do with it, or I just need to go back and maybe take some matching thread and just kind of pin that down a little bit, just to get it to kind of hold in place. But as you can see, I have a ton of thread left. I don't know exactly how much this used, but it doesn't look like it used very much. So I've definitely got enough. This was let me see if I can find the ball band really quick again. 437 yards. So if I had to guess, you could probably get, I don't know. Well, this is the medium tree. So the larger tree, probably you could only get 3 or 4 out of it. But this one, maybe 5 or 6 of them. I don't know that I want a whole little forest. There's a tiny one. This is the medium. There's actually a smaller one than this. And I thought about doing a tiny one just because it won't take very long. And I'm squishing the little bag of the weighted material in there. And then squishing the filling just to try to make it a little more shapely, a little more like a tree. But it turned out really cute. And this was only a couple of days worth of work. I think I started this, well, I say a couple of days. I think I started this Friday night maybe. But all I had done was just enough to figure out that the needles that I had were going to be the right gauge, and then I started to realize with these, gauge is probably really more of just a suggestion, because you're going to come out with the tree you're going to come out with. And as long as you're okay with the size, as long as you're okay with, the medium tree being about this big, I don't think gauge matters that much. I really do. I'm kind of admiring the color, the variegated variegation in the yarn a little bit. But yeah, so basically I just started a little bit on Friday night, just to get the base going. And I think I got up to maybe like here, maybe like half an inch up the base, but just to make sure I was reading the instructions properly. I was doing what I thought I needed to do. And then after that, I just kind of picked it up when I had some free time. And this is a great little tiny knit that you could put in a bag, if you carry a bag, with you, when you go shopping or you're going to the doctor's office or something like that, and you just need something, while you're waiting, somewhere, getting your oil changed or something like that. It is actually the perfect knit. The only thing I would say is, so I'm a sock knitter, a DPN sock knitter. I am not a magic loop knitter. For some reason, magic loop my brain still hasn't quite figured that out yet. I think there's a trick to it that just hasn't clicked with me yet. But anyway, I was going to say the instructions for these give you both options. And really, I think most people will tell you it's the same, but the instructions kind of say that it was written for Magic Loop, or with Magic Loop in mind. But DPNs, I mean, the instructions were just as easy with DPNs. So, and I'm more comfortable with them. But what I need to do now, though, I think I am going to do the tiny ones, and I have shorter. I've bought a while back. I bought 2 sets of Knit Picks. You know, like multiple DPN sets, but I bought like a 4-inch and I bought like a 6-inch. And so the 4-inch ones I think will work really well for the tiny, because the ones that I used for this were just a set that I got from an old kit. And I'm not sure what length these are. Hold on. These are probably 6-inch. And they were just too long. There was too much fiddliness, especially in the beginning. And then at the end, when you get down to here and you've got 6 inches of needle, you know, either way trying to knit. Hopefully you kind of saw a little bit of that in the video. So, okay, I'm going to stop talking about this now. I think this turned out really adorable. So I'm hoping I'm going to make a couple more. But yeah, it's absolutely cute. I had some other ideas for this. I might fool around, or not, you know, play around with some other things, but honestly, I think it's really cute, just like it is, just like a little tree. So, all right, y'all, take care, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye for now.